Hey everybody, welcome back. In this part, we are going to work on the paint and flooring. So first of all, we're going to get it primed, ceiling painted, walls painted, and then that vinyl flooring put in. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so you see the sneak preview from earlier on. Also, we have paint pan and mini split, so you got an idea of what we're going on, what we got going on, and what colors and stuff. So this stuff, sheetrock or drywall, is porous. So if you put paint straight on, it's going to come and soak it in. So you want to prime it. Now, for doing these areas, I know 2 coats of primer is pretty much essential, so I probably need to buy another one of these. And I'm going to use Zinsser's drywall primer from Home Depot. It's like 20 bucks for a tin. So again, I think I need one more tin probably. So next up, obviously we've got joint compound on, we're going to all sand it back, looking great. So the whole thing, ceiling and walls, is going to get 2 coats of this, and then once that's done, we can add the paint. Okay, so as you can see, we've got it all primed all over, no problem at all, just with a roller. Um, yeah, everything's done. Used about a 10 1/4 for including the ceiling, so it's not too bad. Dries super quickly. Like I say, 2 coats, and this is fully dry. But it says 30 minutes, and it's been a couple hours at least. So we're good to go. So like decorating any house, you can start with the ceiling first, then the walls, and then the trim. Obviously, we've left the floor off, so we can be a little bit haphazard, with splatters and stuff on the ceiling. Don't have to worry. Just got the concrete pad below us. So all the paint to be done, obviously, before we put the flooring in. Makes things a little bit easier. So painting the ceiling, just any ceiling paint. I just went Lowe's, got generic, the Valspar Ultra paint and primer. Already primed already, but yeah, just a white ceiling paint, and just going to paint the ceiling around the edges, and then once that's done, tape it up and get going with the walls. Okay, so it's been a couple of days, and we're now done. It's nice and toasty in here. I've got had the heating running, get this paint to dry, and just finished the second coat earlier this morning. So we're done. 2 coats on the ceiling of the white ceiling paint, and then on the walls, 2 coats of Sherwin-Williams, my favorite jeans. That's the color. So basically, nice like denim blue kind of color. So I think it looks pretty cool. So wasn't worried with that because it's about 40, 50 bucks a tin. 2/3 of a gallon, pretty much do 1 coat, spike 2 thick coats of primer. And then luckily the second coat was just pretty much used up that last third of a tin. So did think I'd have to go and buy another tin, but luckily that 1 gallon just did me 2 coats, and then a little bit left over, just a few drops to do some touch-ups here and there as well. So that worked out pretty good. Around the windows and the trim, not done that yet. Obviously, we're going to do baseboard. So once the baseboard's going, it'll be the same semi-gloss white. So we'll just do it all at once, pretty much. But yeah, we're at the stage now where we can probably go ahead and get the flooring in. So got to get all the stuff on the floor here moved out, swept up, then get the shop vac in. It's all vacuumed up, so it's nice and clean here. And then we can bring in the flooring to do, which I'll probably start tomorrow. So I think at this stage, I'm going to go ahead and put all the plates on all the switches on the wall here, screw them all in, and yeah, get ready for the flooring. So that's where we're at. Now I can get out these dirty painting clothes and into some normal clothes again. Okay, so it's a freezing cold day today. It's like early 20s, so I think we're about 8 below freezing. So got the heating on it here, keep it nice and toasty, and we're starting with the floor. So using the this stuff, which is the underlayment, came from the place where I got the flooring. It's a pretty decent one. It has a vapor barrier mixed in as well. So normally on concrete pad, you probably want to put some plastic down. This has it all kind of in one with the underlayment. So took my shoes off because I don't want to traipse a bunch of dirt all over this. And you see I put a couple of strips down already. So do need to adjust something. I did look at the instructions. So I ran it right up to the edge. Like the flooring, you should leave a 1/4 of an inch gap around it according to the instructions, which is surprising because I thought for a vapor barrier, you want the whole thing covered. But anyway, I'll follow the manufacturer's instructions. And as you can see also, we have the green plastic side up, and the kind of material, the underlayment goes down, face down. And basically just roll it out, cut it with scissors, and it has like an adhesive strip attach them together. Now, a little bit upset because these rolls are about $60, $70 each, and I'm just short by like that much on one roll, so I'm gonna have to break into a second roll. So yeah, so I'm gonna get done one, just a little bit more than what I need, so I'm gonna have a ton left over. So I'm going to get my scissors and just trim down this a little bit to make it get that little bit of gap around the edge, and then put the last piece down here, which probably off camera you can't see it, and then we could start with the flooring. Now, being super cold outside, obviously we want to do our saw cuts outside, not in here because of the dust. So I'm going to try doing batches, so kind of cut what I need outside and then bring them in. Really just going to start cut a third off the first plank to get it staggered, and then down this first edge, the lip where it kind of clicks in, I want to cut that off with my table saw as well. So going to set it all up. So really just got to cut the edges of the first row, and then create the staggers, and then from there on in it's just slotting them all together. So hopefully slot together pretty easily. If so, it'd be a nice easy job. If it's pain, then it might take a lot longer than expected. But yeah, hopefully shouldn't take too long. So going to leave a 1/4 inch gap around for expansion for the flooring. I'm calling it wood flooring. It's actually vinyl plank. Looks like wood flooring. So vinyl plank, leave 1/4 inch around it. And the exciting thing is, I don't have them with me right now, but spacers. So spacers to put around the edge on Amazon are about 20 bucks for a pack of 25. I just got a 3D printer, as you may know, over Black Friday, and I'm pretty excited. So being a modeling guy, making a modeling cave, I actually 3D printed the spacers. So there's files on, I think, Thingiverse, free of charge, and I printed out 25 spacers, and it cost me, I think, like maybe 50 cents in plastic. So yeah, I was pretty kind of stoked about that. So yeah, so I'm gonna get going here. Like I mentioned, get this last piece down, installation, get some cuts going, and then start laying the floor down and kind of show you my progress as I go. Okay, so making good progress. As you can see, we're 3/4 away, if not more, done. And looking great. Again, this is vinyl planking, which is recommended by the guy in the store as being the best for this kind of environment. Better than laminate or hardwood or anything. This was preferred, most strong and rugged and better for temperature control. So looking good. Just the main things, make sure this all stuff's clicking in place. I know this shed isn't square, so as you can see, next couple of rows gonna be easy. Then that last row's a lot of cutting and stuff. It's gonna take some time to get that last row in. Unfortunately, it's gonna be under a desk, so you're not really gonna see any of that. But yeah, looking good. The key for this for me is this guy. The floor installation kit I got for Harbor Freight for about 10 bucks. The little block is pretty much essential to kind of get all these in place without cracking the wood or anything. Get it all to click in. But yeah, I've got quite a lot of waste. I know it's just because of the length of my room or whatever. I'm got a lot of waste. So I'm hopefully got enough boxes. I don't think I have much left over if I do. But anyway, so yeah, really liking the look of this. And if I kind of pan out a little bit, again, the sunshine shining in, so I'm not sure how well you can see it, but yeah, I'm gonna have a drink, a little break for 20 minutes, and then come back at it, and then do this last little section right here. Then I can paint the baseboards, which I'm going to paint before I install them because I have to mask anything, and then get the baseboards in, and we're ready to rock and roll. All right, good day's work, and the floor is done, and I've cut the baseboards as well. I'm going to, as I mentioned before, I'm going to paint them first, so I have to worry about masking anything. I'm going to paint the floor, so I'm going to paint them, then put them back in, tack it in, and do any touch-ups I need to do. So really good. So the little sliver down here was a real pain, but battling around, I got it in the end, and really happy with this guy. So yeah, day's work, and the boards are all cut, like I said, ready for paint. So I've got a big storm coming tomorrow, so my plan is to get this painted if I can tonight before it gets dark, and then tomorrow, when it's raining, I can just my nail gun tack these in, and we're good to go. So that is the floor done. All right, finally painting the final step. Even though these are primed, they're not painted. So just painting the door and the frame around it here with just a semi-gloss white. It's a Sherwin-Williams interior exterior white, so you can use it inside or outside. Again, just real seal that door up after the last one rotted so badly. So moving in here, you can see again, just simply masked up and painted the window. Just have one coat in the second one. And there's the other window. You can see clearly where it got cracked, which I have no idea how it got cracked, but that special tape should hopefully hold it in place, make it waterproof, so I have to replace the whole window pane for now. But yeah, there we go. So just got to, I want to do the frame around the door as well, obviously. Let this dry another hour or two, second coat, and then we are going to be done. Okay, fine, done with the painting. A few little touch-ups, the window there, blue needed and stuff, but otherwise, yeah, looking really good. So painted the windows, and the inside the door frame, and the outside of the door. Just needed that door handle isn't working now, so I probably have to replace it. I'm not sure what the deal is. The mechanism's kind of broken. But that's the painting stage over with, and that's going to wrap up this week. Next week we'll be back and talk about building the desktop and bringing the furniture in, all that kind of stuff, and kind of wrap this project up. So thank you for watching as always. If you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button, and I shall see you next week. Goodbye.